Hello again, and welcome to another Read Aloud. Today, we're going to look into how things grow, like flowers and vegetables and trees and things of that nature. So this book is called Soil to Garden. And I'm going to share my screen so we can see it. Actually, there we go. And I'm going to hide these. There we go. So From Soil to Garden by Mary Schuh. I think that's how you say her name. Sometimes it's hard to say last names when you're not quite sure. First, gardeners need space. Gardeners put their gardens where plants will grow well. Many vegetables need to be in the sun for 6 or more hours a day, and gardeners also choose an area that will be easy to water. Testing soil gives gardeners information about the soil. They find it out if it has enough nutrients, nutrients is like what we get from food that we eat. It makes our bones strong, it makes our bodies healthy, it makes us grow. Nutrients in the soil help the plants grow. And sometimes they might need to add something to it to give it more nutrients, such as fertilizer or compost. Gardeners dig in the ground with a hoe, which is a special tool, or a pitchfork, and they break up large chunks of soil and get rid of rocks and weeds, and they rake the soil to make it even. There are many kinds of gardens. Gardeners can grow flowers, herbs, fruits, vegetables. Sometimes gardeners plant seeds, or they can start with something called a seedling, which is someone who's already planted the seed, and then they sell them into small pots like this, and then you replant into your own garden and they continue to grow. Gardeners carefully plant seeds and seedlings where they will grow the best. Sometimes they put a fence around the garden to keep out rabbits and other animals that want to eat the plants. Gardeners water their gardens in the early morning or evening. Then plants can soak up the most water. First, gardeners check the soil to see if it's dry. Then they water the garden using watering cans, sprinklers, or soaker hoses. Many gardeners use mulch, such as straw or wood chips. This helps the soil stay insulated and keeps it moist. Weeds use up nutrients, sunlight, and water. They can make it hard for our plants to grow. Gardeners will pull weeds often, use tools so they can pull the weeds by hand. Finally, it's time to enjoy your garden. Gardeners carefully pick vegetables when they're ripe, if that's what they're growing. The fertile soil can help them grow. Try planting your own garden. You'll have fun watching it grow. So we learned in this book that you have to find a place to plant. You'll notice in your connection kit that Miss Amanda gave you a pot to put some soil and to grow some chive seeds in it. So that's a good place for it to grow. You can just put it outside when it needs sun, and then you can bring it back in so that nothing happens. You don't have to have a garden per se to grow anything. You just have to have a container or a vessel that has soil that can get sufficient sunlight, water, and can be taken care of, because a plant, just like a human, needs food, water, and air. So I hope you enjoyed this little start off into our gardening study that we're going to do that correlates with the insect study. And we're going to learn a whole lot more about this and even learn the life cycle of a plant, kind of like we learned the life cycle of a butterfly and other insects. So I will see all of you later and talk to you soon.